welcome everybody to Film Freaks. My name's Abi Flores.
And my name is Jesse Galan.
And today we're going to be talking about the 33, along with some new trailers that dropped during the week. And then we're going to finish things off with some trailers for movies that are going to come out tomorrow. So starting things off, Jesse, what are some thoughts, your overall impressions on the 33?
Oh, wow. Well, to begin with, 33 was a film that I wasn't expecting a whole lot out of. I mean, it's based on a true story about the 33 miners that got stranded or got stuck in the mines in Chile. I don't know if you guys remember a couple years ago, what, 2013?
Yeah, something
roughly around there, 2013, 2014. So I wasn't sure what I was expecting other than it just being another true story, inspired by a true story film. But overall, I was really impressed by it. I was really engaged. Antonio Banderas, my homie, my homeboy, did such a phenomenal job. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, I came into this movie not really expecting much, and I don't mean that in a bad way, but I just kind of came in knowing I wanted to watch it, but wasn't really expected to be blown away or anything. But I loved it. I loved everything about it. I mean, they really captured me. Like I felt for Chile. I was rooting for the miners. I loved Antonio Banderas' character, his performance, everything. I love the kind of the character story arc they had with him, the ups and downs that he had during the movie, the way he just kind of gathered the guys together and just kind of kept them. I don't know if that's true or not, but as far as the movie itself, I loved what they did with his character. Yeah, and I hated the mining company, for not protecting their miners, doing things properly. And I have to say, one of my favorite things of the movie was the way they ended it. I'm not going to want to spoil it for you guys, but the way they ended it was just awesome, and I absolutely loved it. And I think if you're a film person, you just like going to the movies, you have to check out this movie. It is great.
Absolutely. I just got to say, to add on to Antonio Banderas' performance, it was phenomenal. I really felt for the guy. Just the surprise. I mean, I don't know. I walked in there and I didn't really see Lou Diamond Phillips' name in there. I was really surprised to see him in the film and how well he blended in, nailed the accent. Yeah. One of the things that I found funny, and that's because, being a Latino myself, was that, you're in a country, Chile, that speaks Spanish, and the entire film, all the cast spoke English, which is kind of neat. Right. For a second, it kind of took me off because I was expecting some Spanish dialogue to happen, but it was so well done that after a couple of, being the Latino, that it just took me a second to engage. Right. But then after a while, it just seamless. Everybody spoke, really well English, and the surprise visit from
shout out to Don Francisco.
Yeah, that was pretty awesome to see him to a real guest appearance and mimic exactly what he did during the events that took place, where he actually hosted a special for his show. Right. And for those of you who don't know who Don Francisco is, he's actually the Spanish version of Oprah. Absolutely. Like, this guy is...
He's the stuff.
He's the guy.
Absolutely. All right, so moving on, we're going to get into some trailers that dropped during the week. So first off, we're going to start off with Gods of Egypt. So Jesse, what did you think about the trailer and just your thoughts on the movie overall?
Well, initially, I'm really big into the mythos of all the Greek gods and the Egyptian gods and all that stuff. So for starters, I was really impressed with the visual effects and how they portray certain characters. If I had to nitpick, this is just me personally, I just felt like Gerard Butler is a great actor, and everybody in the film are pretty great. Mm-hmm. But I just felt like they should have had, some black people in the start, of the movie. If not all the gods, at least have 2 or 3. That's my biggest issue with it. Just seeing the everybody are all white casted, and we're talking about Egyptian gods, and Egypt being in Africa and all. So that to me was my biggest turnoff. But otherwise, the visual effects look amazing. Yes. I'm really impressed. I can't wait to see. I know we talked about it earlier, that Gerard Butler seems to be the villain in the film. So I can't wait to see that. What are your thoughts?
Yeah, absolutely. I'm right along the same lines as Jesse. I love Greek mythology. I know lately a lot of the Greek mythology movies have been coming out, haven't really been the greatest critically and box office wise, but to me they're like guilty pleasure. Like, I love Greek mythology. This movie, no difference. Like, I love it. I'm looking forward to it. Again, just Gerard Butler being the evil guy. Like, I love him. I love this performance in 300. I love him as an actor, period, but just seeing him being a villain, like, that really excites me. The CGI, it just looked great. It looks like it's going to be a lot of action. So yeah, I'm very much looking forward to the movie. I like the trailer, and I'm looking forward to it. Next up, we are going to talk about the Divergent series, Allegiant. So Jesse, go ahead. What do you think about the trailer, the series overall? What are your expectations?
Well, right off the bat, I gotta say I don't like Divergent. just going out there flat out. Second one, I was not impressed at all. I kind of actually got bored, and to be honest, I don't think I finished watching the movie. But I gotta say, watching the first two trailers of the first two films, I wasn't really engaged. But watching this trailer, I was really impressed. It actually captivated me. I was like, okay, all right, let's see where you guys are going with this. I'm really intrigued to see what they're going to get into. It's the last film, right?
The last film will be 2 parts, so this is the first part of the last.
All right, so what are your thoughts?
Yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of the Divergent series. I've watched the first and the second. The last one really was not impressed by it. Was really a letdown because I thought the first one was okay. Second one, it was terrible. A lot of just yeah. But like Jesse was saying, this trailer, it really did kind of bring me back into it a little bit. I like the story that they're going with here, with the people beyond the wall, and then like this big conflict that's creating. So yeah, I'm very much looking forward to it. I'm not going to rush out opening weekend to go see it, but I definitely will check it out when it releases sometime next week or so. So moving on, we're gonna big Disney one. I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that are probably
Pixar fans out there.
Excited for this one, Finding Dory. So Jay, what do you think?
Well, I'm kind of mixed, to be honest with you. I really loved Finding Nemo. That's definitely a tearjerker.
Right on.
I will, be the first one to admit to it right off the bat. But Finding Dory just seems kind of like a recycled version of that.
Right.
I'm sure, I love Dory's character, the forgetful one, and I love it overall, but I just feel like it's recycled.
Right.
And I'm not sure what to expect with it, but will I go see it? Absolutely. Will I be, impressed with it? Possibly, because everything Pixar does is pretty much gold. They have that Midas touch. Everything they dish out, it's gold. So.
Right.
Will I go out running, like kicking and screaming to go watch the opening day? Maybe not, but, if there's nothing else to watch that weekend, I will definitely go watch it.
Right on. All right, yeah, I'm kind of in the same boat. I love Finding Nemo. Pixar, like Jesse's saying, they're great. So I'll definitely watch it. Finding Dory doesn't really draw my attention that much, though. I don't know, it's just not the same. Like Nemo, the storyline, everything about that movie was great. The turtles. But Dory's character, a whole movie about her, that doesn't, for me, it really doesn't do it. I'll still go watch it. Like Jesse was saying, not going to rush out opening weekend to go see it, but I definitely will check it out at some point. So yeah, it looks good, but I'm not like overjoyed about it. Go ahead. You got anything else?
Oh no, I was just gonna say I really love the fact you brought up the turtles because I'm sure that's everybody's favorite.
Yeah.
Those rad characters.
Absolutely, those turtles
but
are beast. So if they're in it, then it'll up it. But I mean, regardless.
So Pixar, if you guys are watching, throw a trailer with the turtles, and I'll definitely go watch it.
All right, moving on to the next film trailer. Maybe not such a big name. A lot of you probably won't know it. Some of you probably will. Ip Man 3. That's dropping soon. So Jesse, what are your thoughts on that?
Well, I gotta say, I love all the Ip Man films. Being the first film, and I can't remember if the second film was based on a true story as well, but I know the first film was. I'm a huge fan of Donnie, so Donnie Yen. I'm gonna go see it regardless. I'm a big kung fu guy myself, so any action film from Asia, I'm totally gonna watch it just because it is, whether it's good or not. But I'm really excited for this film. The trailer itself, and I don't know if you guys watched it or not. I would suggest you check it out. There's no dialogue,
right?
And that's something that you brought up earlier while we were watching it, and I was like, wow, there's no dialogue. And you want to add on to that and just talk about how your impressions of that trailer was?
I've heard of the Ip Man series. I haven't watched any of it. After watching this trailer, I definitely want to go and check out the first and the second, just so I can kind of, carry on with the story here. And yeah, when I watched the trailer, I really loved the fact that there was no dialogue in it, but yet I could still get like the story and know what's going on in the movie. So moving on to the next title here, we're gonna go on to another small film that maybe a lot of you guys don't know about, but it's called He Never Died. So Jay, go ahead.
He Never Died. Well, I'm really interested in the fact that it's an interesting story from the Bible. Cain, for those of you who doesn't know the story, which I would be surprised, the first murder that takes place in the Bible was Cain killed his brother. So this is what that story is about, and how God cursed him. In this film, he cursed him by giving him immortality, so he cannot die. And based on the trailer, he looks like he's living a life of hell. Right. He just looks jagged, angry, and just, just really sad man.
Yeah,
what are your thoughts on?
Yeah, I was definitely interested when I saw it. It kind of seemed like a trailer for a TV show at first, and the more I watched it, the more you're like, oh, this is a movie. So I'm definitely interested in it. It looks cool, like what they can do with this character, and I hope depending on what direction you want to take, how deep they want to go. But it looks cool, like the mythology they can create with this character, and surround him with a lot of cool characters. So it looks cool. Yeah, it's about him and his daughter and his adventure he goes on and his killing spree. So yeah, I'll definitely check it out. Maybe not right away at opening weekend, but it's a movie I'd probably definitely go see. So, any other thoughts?
No, not really.
All right, so now we're going to move into movie trailers for movies that are opening tomorrow. And starting off, the big one here, Mockingjay Part 2. So, Jay, go right ahead.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the Mockingjay series. I'll be honest, you probably guys are booing me right now. But watching the first set of films, I wasn't impressed. I'm sorry, I'm not just like another Divergent series. And I know this series came out way before that, but I'm not really looking forward to it. I'm not impressed with the entire series. Will I go watch it? I probably will, because he'll be dragging me. Like, let's go. But it does look good. It does look like it does have great action, and the story looks interesting. Yeah, for me personally, I'm not a huge fan, so unfortunately, I'm just gonna be like,
Well, right on. I'm the total opposite of that. I love the whole Hunger Games series. Looks great. I love Katniss, the character, and Peeta, all them. I'm sucked into this universe, so I'm very much looking forward to it. This is one of those movies I will run out opening weekend, opening day to go see. So yeah, I'm all for it. I love what they're doing. The trailer was great. Yeah, I'm for it. I mean, they could have just showed Katniss with a bow and arrow, and I would have been like, it's freaking amazing. So yeah, I'm big on it. I'm going to be out there with all you other people who are just in love with this, so I'm very much looking forward to it. All right, moving on to another big movie that we are both excited about. Tom Hardy, Legend, yes. Go.
All right, well, first off, Tom Hardy.
Yeah.
That's it. Tom Hardy. If you haven't seen Mad Max, go watch it. If you have a problem with Mad Max, what's wrong with you? Because Mad Max and anything Tom Hardy touches is gold.
Yeah.
This guy has easily become the top 5 favorite actor of mine, a male actor. And I'm really personally looking forward to it. If you guys don't know, he plays 2 characters, twin brothers. First of all, they're both polar opposites. One is this charismatic playboy who's just calm and collective. And then you have the brute. This guy is just crazy. He just doesn't give a damn about anything. He just goes on a beating spree. So I'm really interested to see how well he performs. I mean, I know he's going to do great, but just to get to see him simultaneously playing 2 polar opposite roles at the same time, just to show you how well his skill sets are just as an actor. It's a mob film, so it's already a plus. Your take on?
Yeah, Legend looks great. Takes place in London. It's a period piece. I'm definitely much looking forward to it. I love what we're going to be able to see from Tom Hardy, playing 2 different roles, on screen with his invisible self. Like, oh, dude, like that takes talent. I'm loving it. He did a phenomenal job, Mad Max. Even though a lot of people critique it because he didn't have barely any lines, but to me, that's part of the beauty of his performance. So it was great. Yeah, I love Mad Max. If you haven't seen that, stop what you're doing and go watch it. The movie's great. definitely in my top 3 of the year so far. So yeah, Legends looks great. It has a great cast. Looks good. Definitely looking forward to it. I like the trailer, and I'm excited for it. Absolutely. Next is a movie, probably smaller movie. A lot of you may know it, may not. It's called Carol. So Jay, go right ahead.
Carol, yeah. Not sure. It's a drama about a woman who falls in love with another woman while she's married to this guy, and then the love triangle that creates, and the problems that creates. And to be honest, I'm big. I like dramas, but this one didn't really, the trailer didn't really capture me. So I'm not really looking forward to it. Will I check it out? Definitely. But it's just one of those films that I can probably wait till it gets on Netflix or video on demand to rent. So what are your thoughts on that film, man?
About the same. I love a good drama movie. I think drama movies give great story, and it looks like this would be one of those where you get a great story, great characters, great development. As far as content for this one, it just didn't really excite me much. Main actress, she's great. I forget, was it Kate Winslet? I think it was, or maybe I'm totally off on that. But no, I'm not the greatest with names, but. Looks decent. I mean, I definitely will check it out. I'm not gonna go, rush out to see it or anything, but it looks decent. If you're the drama kind of person that eats this up, this is the movie for you. Next, we're gonna be talking about a comedy. I'm not too really big on comedies, but I know comedies is a big genre. So, Jay, what do you think of The Night Before?
Night Before, Seth Rogen. That's the first thing that pops in my mind. I'm kind of in the middle with comedies. It's either a complete miss or hit. So Seth Rogen has been a complete miss for me for quite some time now. The trailer did make me chuckle a couple of times, especially the scene with him being in the Catholic Church, and he's
we
like,
didn't kill Jesus.
He's like, who's this guy? That was pretty funny. He's like, do they know I'm Jewish? He's like, But it looks funny. It looks like it will have some great moments, but overall, I don't think that the movie, for me personally, for my taste, it's going to be another miss for me. But for you guys who love to have or to watch comedies, I'm sure you guys will definitely love it. It's one of those movies.
Yeah, me, like I said, I'm not huge on comedies, but it does. I mean, the trailer did make me laugh a couple times, gave me a good, chuckle here and there. I probably will check it out when it comes, does its run in the theater, and go watch it at the budget, or even rent it at Redbox or something. I'm just not big on comedies myself. I like Seth Rogen, Anthony Mackie. Is it Jason Gordon-Levitt or Justin or something Gordon-Levitt? I know Gordon-Levitt's in the. Like I said, I'm not good with names, but I love him. I mean, it's a good cast. It looks like it'd be funny. It's just comedies are not my thing. So, but I know, like I said, like we were both saying, I know comedies is a big genre. A lot of you guys love comedies, so I mean, definitely go out and check it out. It looks like it'd be something funny. Next is a movie that I'm really excited for. It's called Secret in Their Eyes. So, Jay?
Yeah, Secret in Their Eyes. Wow. This is the first time I'm actually excited to go see Julia Roberts in the theater, to be honest with you. It's been a very long time. Just the story, like within the first 10 seconds of the trailer, just really like oh man, what the hell, her, I guess, I don't know, she's a cop, right?
Yeah, they're both like investigators
so
or something.
Him and my homeboy,
Chiwtel Ejiofor.
Yeah, what he said.
I'm not big on names, but I know that one.
I have a terrible way of pronouncing that name. So, so they're, I believe they're partners, and they go onto this site where they found a dead body, a female dead body, and it turns out that it's Julia Roberts' daughter. And just within that time frame, and like her just seeing the terror and the brokenness in those first few seconds of the scene, just like, wow, like, okay, got me really interested. And then like the movie about her trying to capture that killer. So I'm definitely giving it the 2 thumbs up. But I don't know, like that movie needs to come out like now so that I can go see it now.
Right on, yeah. Between Secret in Their Eyes, Legend, and Mackie Part 2, I'm very much excited about those 3. I'm leaning more towards this one, just because of the story and everything, originality, you want to say. It just looks great. Julia Roberts, I'm a huge fan. I've been in love with this lady since, I even knew what a crush was. And Chiwtel, like, dude, he slays any role he does. Like, he could play Barney and he would kill it. He's just amazing. I love him as an actor. He was in 12 Years a Slave. If you guys haven't seen that, go watch that. He's going to be in Doctor Strange coming out next year. So I'm just loving what this guy is doing. He's an amazing actor. Love what his performance is. The movie, the trailer, it just looked great. I want to see everything. The tense moments that's going to happen between her and the killer and them working together. Just everything about this movie, it sucked me in right away. I have to go see this movie. So yeah, I mean, if you like drama, you like
and the stellar cast too.
Yeah,
I mean, Nicole Kidman.
Yes.
You got Julia Roberts and
Chiwtel. Like, there's just, it looks great. I mean, you like crime movies, anything to do with police investigating. Like, this is your movie. Excellent. And then we're gonna finish off with this kind of movie called Criminal Activities.
Criminal Activities. I don't even know what to say about that movie. I Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. I felt like I was supposed to be laughing in the trailer, and I really wasn't. Yeah, I don't know. This is something that I could just wait to watch at home.
Right. Yeah. Trailer really didn't do much for me. John Travolta, just, I don't know. Like, I feel like when I was growing up as a kid, he was like this huge movie star. Maybe he was, but like now as an adult, it's like, what happened, man? Like, he used to be it, and I don't know. I guess every actor has their run, but yeah, he just hasn't been doing much. And this movie just kind of looks, and like Jesse was saying, like, I was laughing during the trailer, and I don't think you were supposed to, but yeah, it's just kind of a movie. This is definitely the type of movie I'll wait till Redbox, Netflix it. So that's what we have for you guys today.
Don't forget to comment, like, and share our video.
Right on. So Film Freaks, thank you. We appreciate it. Have a great week.